Hey everybody, welcome to Disneyopolis. I'm Bryan and we are back here at City Hall for another fantastic episode. As you can see behind me, today's episode is more Disney wishes, but we're going to kind of take a little turn from the way we normally do this. Typically I mention 3 or 4 things that I would love to see Disney do, but we're going to touch on a more recent development, and that is the Disney vacation planning videos / DVDs. Why am I talking about this? I'll tell you why. Recently I called in, as I do every year, and said, hey, I would love to pick up a 2017 Disney vacation planning DVD. And the cast member at the other end of the phone paused and said, oh, as of last week, we're no longer doing that. Now you think, why would I want to spend a show talking about this? And just to be fair, this isn't as much a thing I wish Disney would do as much as it is something I wish Disney would not do. I can tell you now, from the beginning of when I first ended up loving Disney, I have gotten Disney planning tools. You can see this one here. You can see this one here, which was 1997. You can see this one here, 1999. As a matter of fact, this one talks about the new theme park called Animal Kingdom. So I've been doing this for a long time. Then after, of course, the videos came and went, then we moved on to DVDs. Here's 2014's. And here's 2015's. And I've got 2016 in another part of City Hall. My whole point is that these are wonderful collectibles. It's one of the very few things that you could get from Disney that didn't cost you an arm and a leg. It didn't cost you anything, and it built up the hype and the excitement surrounding an upcoming Disney trip. Well, as I said, I've been collecting these for a really, really long time, and even the cast member told me on the telephone, when I spoke to them, they said, you know, honestly, I don't know why they're doing it, because what people would do is they would get these things in the mail, they would wrap them up and give them as gifts and say, hey, guess what you're getting? And it would be the announcement that somebody was going to get a trip to Walt Disney World or a trip to Disneyland or some other Disney property. So she was surprised, as was I. Now, to be fair, only people in the United States have been able to get these. So for those of our viewers that are outside, I bet you're excited because while they haven't totally discontinued the video that goes along with this, what they have discontinued is the DVD, or the actual little miniature package itself. And with all of these, you open them up and they come with not only the disc, but they would also come with other information that people would enjoy and get an opportunity to see and take advantage of. For instance, hope to see you soon, and some other things there. Welcome back to a magical world for fun, with fun for the whole family. So these are the things that are being discontinued. And again, it's not so much the video itself, because most of us have access to high-speed internet, and streaming video is really not a big deal. And to their credit, Disney has got it set up where they can kind of customize your experience. They ask you, of course, all the stuff that they always ask you, but hey, when is your trip? When are you coming? What are some other things you want to do? How many times you've been? Basically all the same questions that when you call in to 407 W Disney, you answer anyway. Like, have you been more than 5 times? Those sorts of things. But there's something about this, sort of like Vinylmation or Disney books or Disney videos and DVDs or other things like that. They're collectible, and they're a piece of excitement. There's just nothing like getting Disney in the mail. But anyway, this is something that I am really, really going to miss, and I really wish Disney would rethink this. In the scheme of how much money that Disney actually takes in, and again, remember, I'm a shareholder, so I want to see the company be successful. To me, this is one small drop in the bucket that they should just leave in the bucket, if you know what I'm talking about. Because again, this is not only is it collectible, it's memorable, and I've often said one of my favorite things to do, just on a night where there's nothing else going on, is to go and pull out some of the older vacation planning videos or DVDs, pop them into the DVD player, and just watch them and enjoy them. There's even a dispute in my family as to which one's the favorite. Mine is hands down the 2005 one, where they had the cast of people and they're actually talking about what to do in the parks and how to do it. But of course, not everybody in my family likes that one. My favorite part is Dave, the bench setter. If you haven't had an opportunity, go look on YouTube for the 2005 Walt Disney World Planning DVD. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents worth. Again, I would love to see these things continue. There were a few people that got the 2017 ones. They ordered them very early in the month of January of 2017, and they got them. Anybody who ordered them November, December, they got 2016s, which most of us already had. So I did what any self-respecting Disney rabid fan would do. I took the video, found a way to get it offline, and I made my own. So at least there's that. But not everybody has that technology or that skill set to be able to put those together. So again, Disney, if you're watching, and you as a viewer, if you're watching, you'd like to see these back, contact a cast member at Disney. Send an email. Leave things on message boards that are frequented, or even respond on YouTube channels like here at Disneyopolis, for example, and let them know that you would like to see them continue this. Again, I don't really honestly feel that the amount of savings they're going to get is going to make all that big a difference. It'd be sort of like throwing a deck chair off of the Titanic. I mean, it's still going to sink. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We're so glad that you stopped by, and we're always glad to have you here at Disneyopolis. Again, as always, make sure that you leave us a thumbs up down below. We'd love to have that. And if you're not a subscriber, become one. That way you actually get the opportunity to get a notification when we put up new content, which we hope to be doing a lot more this year. And we're so glad that you stopped by. As always, we are Disneyopolis. We are everything Disney all the time, and we'll see you next time.